Welcome to Procare. You've successfully signed in and are probably wondering, where do I go from here? This video will introduce you to Procare with a brief overview of the main screen, module screens, and some tips and tricks on getting around. When you first log into Procare, you'll be at the Procare home screen. Across the top, you'll use the tabs to access the other sections, such as the dashboard, family data and accounting, employee data and payroll, and the expenses and ledger, depending on the modules you're licensed for. You return to this screen by clicking on the Procare Home tab. Just below the top row of tabs is a row of menus. Some menus, such as the Reminders and Help menus, are available everywhere in the program, while others appear only within a particular section or module. For example, the Configuration menu is available only from the home screen. On the left, you'll see the News and Blog categories. The News tab contains information applicable to all Procare users or possibly just to your center, while the Blog tab has links to the most recent blog articles. Each time you log in, you should review this section. Below the News and Blog Articles tabs is the Program Information area, where reminders may prompt you to perform common tasks, such as backing up your data periodically or registering your software. In the lower right corner, you'll find your installation key number. When you call for technical support, you'll be asked for this number to identify your center. The Change School button allows you to switch to a different school from the home screen. This button is not displayed if you have only one school. The user information shows the currently logged in user name, user group, and position title. Transactions, such as financial transactions or timekeeping entries made by this user, are stamped with the user initials. Certain areas of the system, such as the Supervisor utilities, indicated by the shield icon, are limited to users in the System Supervisor group. In the upper right corner, you'll find the current version number. It's a good idea to keep your program up to date by checking for online updates under the Utilities menu. Cloud customers receive updates automatically. Below the version number are the universally accessible blue ? Help icon, which takes you to the Procare support website, and the Reminders icon, which will jingle if there is an active reminder. You may also double-click the penguin logo for more detailed information, sometimes requested by the technical support crew. Technical support and main telephone numbers are here as well. The next section we'll examine is the dashboard, which displays summary information and may vary depending on the currently logged in user. By default, only the admin account is set up to display information when Procare is first installed. The information on this screen will be populated once data is entered into the system. The next section we'll look at is the Family Data and Accounting module, which contains information about your families and contains optional modules such as Family Accounting, Agency Accounting, the Meal Tracker, and the Attendance Tracker. When you are in a module like Family Data, if you have more than one school, you can quickly switch to another school by double-clicking the schoolhouse at the bottom left corner of the screen and selecting another school, rather than returning to the Procare home screen to change schools. I'll change to another school that has family information. Here's a quick tip. To edit a person's demographic information, like an address or phone number, simply double-click the person's name anywhere you see it in Procare to access their person information screen. Here you can change address, phone number information as needed. On the left side of the screen, you'll see a listing of accounts, employees, or vendors, depending on which module you are working in. The records you are viewing are controlled by the key or name filter box, along with the filter icon. The key or name filter box is used to limit the view to quickly locate a record by typing a letter, such as B, that will display only records that begin with the letter B. In our vendors, same thing with employees. A would display only employees that begin with the letter A. And families, again, B would show only accounts that begin with the letter B. And the filter is used to set more complex filtering options. These are important features that you'll want to learn more about as you learn Procare. In any screen in Procare, you can click the question mark for help about that particular part of the program and learn how to use that particular part. The right side of the screen is divided into a top section and a bottom section. In Family Data and Accounting, the payer information is at the top and the child information is below that. In Employee Data and Payroll, the employee information is at the top, followed by the time card information at the bottom. And in the Expenses and Ledger, vendor information, contact information, and payment history is located top to bottom. In each module, icons are grouped together on a toolbar. For example, in Family Data, there is an Account toolbar at the top and a Child toolbar in the middle, above the Child section. Click an icon, or use the Account or Child menu option to do the same thing. To get General Reports, go to the Reports menu, Standard Reports, where you'll find many commonly used reports. The Data Viewer is a separate tool provided to allow you to build your own views of information, either for printing or exporting to another file format. The Utilities, Supervisor Utilities, Reminders, and Help menus are available throughout Procare and contain many useful and helpful resources. We're glad you're part of the Procare family. Welcome aboard.